Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington, Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're sitting there wondering what could truly shake up the NFC East this offseason, you're in the right place. Because there's a rumor swirling that might just be one of the biggest moves the Washington Commanders have considered in recent years. And no, it's not just about signing a new wide receiver or drafting a promising rookie. We're talking about a potential blockbuster trade that could see a key player heading straight to DC, and trust me, this isn't just speculation. It's something that could reshape the entire division, especially if it comes to fruition. And the player in question? Well, it's none other than Breece Hall, the young and talented running back from the New York Jets. This news has been making waves in NFL circles, and for good reason. Because if the Commanders manage to land Breece Hall, it would send a clear message. They're serious about contending for that Super Bowl again, and they're willing to make bold moves to get there. So, let's dig a little deeper into this. The Jets, as you know, have been navigating a tricky situation at running back. With Breece Hall coming back from injuries and the team experimenting with a committee approach, the future for him in New York isn't crystal clear. Breece Hall, if you recall, tore his ACL during his rookie season, which kept him out for a significant chunk of his debut year. But here's what makes him so exciting. When healthy, he's one of the most explosive and talented backs in the league. His ability to break tackles, accelerate through gaps, and make those game-changing plays is truly elite. When he's on the field, there's no denying he's one of the top 15 running backs in the NFL, no question about it. The problem is, his injury history has raised some doubts about his durability, but make no mistake, when healthy, Breece Hall is a game-changer. Now, let's compare this to what we saw in recent NFL history, because this situation with Breece Hall echoes what happened with DeAndre Swift a few years back. Swift was traded from the Detroit Lions to the Philadelphia Eagles after the Lions decided to go a different route, opting for the younger Jahmyr Gibbs in the first round. The Eagles, recognizing Swift's talent and potential, pounced on the opportunity, and he responded by having an outstanding season with them. He proved to be a perfect complement in their backfield, and that move turned out to be a key piece in their playoff run. Swift's performance earned him a big payday with the Chicago Bears, showcasing how a change of scenery can reignite a player's career. Now, Breece Hall, at just 23 years old, is at a similar crossroads. He's entering what should be the prime years of his career, and a move to a team like Washington, a contender with a solid roster and aspirations, could unlock his full potential. Think about what the Commanders could be getting: a player with absurd talent who just needs the right environment to thrive. Even with the injury setbacks early in his career, Breece has shown flashes of brilliance. After tearing his ACL in his rookie season, he managed to come back and have back-to-back healthy seasons. Although he hasn't surpassed 0 rushing yards yet, mainly due to the Jets' rotation at running back, the talent is undeniable. In 2024, Breece's workload was somewhat limited because the Jets experimented with multiple backs, including Braylon Allen and Isaiah Davis. Still, when he did get the ball, he made it count, averaging around 12 rushing attempts per game, and he managed to eclipse 100 yards in a game once during the season. That kind of explosive ability, combined with youth and speed, makes him a perfect fit for Washington's offense. Now, let's analyze what this means for the Commanders' current running back room. Right now, they have Brian Robinson and Austin Ekeler. Robinson, who emerged as a solid, physical runner last season, has shown that he can carry a workload and be a reliable presence. Ekeler, on the other hand, adds versatility as a receiving threat out of the backfield. But if the team manages to add Breece Hall, it would elevate the entire backfield to a new level. Imagine having a trio of running backs, all capable of making big plays: Robinson with his power, Ekeler with his shiftiness, and Breece with his explosive burst. It would give offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy a diverse set of weapons, giving quarterback Jaden Daniels even more options and creating matchup nightmares for defenses. Of course, acquiring Breece Hall wouldn't come cheap. The Jets would likely want a solid package in return, possibly involving draft picks or players. But Washington has plenty of cap space, reportedly the 10th most in the league for 2026, and they are in a position to make a splash move. The team has been building steadily over the past few seasons, adding key pieces on both sides of the ball, and this move could be the piece that pushes them over the edge. It's about making a statement. If they can lock up Breece with a new contract, that would be a game changer. And with the salary cap room available, it's a realistic possibility. Now, I know some fans might be thinking about the risks: injuries, how quickly can he adapt to Washington's system, and so on. But let's be clear, the upside is huge. Breece Hall has all the makings of a star, and with the right environment, he can be a dominant force in this league for years to come. Plus, it's not just about adding a talented player, it's about sending a message to the rest of the NFC East. The Commanders are serious about competing again, and they're willing to make bold moves to get there. This potential trade symbolizes that intent. It's reminiscent of some of the best moves in recent NFL history, when teams take risks on young, talented players to push their window open a little wider. And let's not forget the impact this could have on the team culture and the locker room. Bringing in a player like Breece Hall would energize the entire roster. You'd have a young, talented running back who's hungry to prove himself, eager to be a key part of a winning organization. His presence would also make the offense more dynamic, stretching defenses and opening up more opportunities for Jaden Daniels and the other skill players. It's a move that could not only improve the team's chances this season, but also set them up for sustained success in the future. Of course, all of this hinges on negotiations and how the Jets view the trade value. But if the Commanders can pull it off, it would be a statement move, one that says, "We're here to contend, and we're not afraid to make bold decisions to do it." And if they succeed, the NFC East might just get a lot more interesting in the upcoming months. This division, known for its fierce rivalries and unpredictable twists, could see one of its top teams making a major leap forward, thanks to a move for a young star like Breece Hall. It's exciting to think about, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, every fan wants to see their team win, to see them rise above the rest, and to make those deep playoff runs that everyone dreams of. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Breece Hall would be the perfect addition to the team? Or do you believe the Jets should hold on to him and see how he develops? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters, not just to us but to the future of this team. Because whether or not this trade happens, it's always fun to imagine the possibilities and speculate on what the team could do next. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more inside info, and all the latest Washington Commanders news. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep supporting this incredible team on their journey to greatness.